stuff like that. Make sure that you have a fire extinguisher in your garage and whatnot. So it's a big thing that is in the fire service right now. It's talking about the lithium-ion batteries and how bad they are and how difficult they are to put out in a fire. So this obviously is not a lithium-ion car. It's just a regular gas-powered automobile, right? So we cover a lot of areas that, unfortunately, we have a lot of accidents where they're high speed. We've got Gulf Road, we've got Algonquin, we've got 53, and we just started covering parts of I-90 eastbound from 53 to Arlington Heights Road. We have a reciprocal agreement with Arlington Heights Road. When we go east to cover calls, they get on west, turn around at 53 and back us up. We have the same thing with them, where if we have a call eastbound, if they have a call westbound, we get on an Arlington Heights Road and back them up. We have a lot of tools on our truck, our engines, and our squad. Right now we're going to demonstrate cutting open the hood. A lot of times we do this with the vehicle fires, so we have access to the engine compartment, so we get water on the fire. So we'll do that. It's a little bit loud if you want to cover your ears. All right. On a Mini Cooper. And one big difference I saw is that the hood is actually integrated into the window mark. A little bit more difficult, but that's something that we just have to deal with in case when we're cutting the hood of a car. We never know what car we're going to be having to do this to. Alright, so that's the loudest part of what we have to do in an extrication. We're very fortunate that the city and the fire department, we got the latest and greatest tools to perform car extrication. A lot of our tools used to be gas driven, right? So they're loud, they create fumes, carbon monoxide, right? So now we've gone to all electric extrication tools, which is really nice. So some of the other things we have are like a Sawzall. It's all battery powered, and our extrication tools are all battery powered now. So it makes it a lot quieter, which helps us communicate with each other. We don't have those loud noises to overcome when we're doing a vehicle extrication. One of the first things that we do is we have to stabilize the vehicle. We don't want it to move. We're trying to get it to not take any of the impact from the tools that we're using, so it's not shaking inside. So we're here to, not only cut the car out, but there's most likely a patient inside. So we have to worry about the patient. A lot of times we're going to put on a cervical collar around their neck. We can actually get in the vehicle, and we can actually start patient treatment inside the vehicle while they're doing the extrication. So that means we could possibly have to start an IV on them, give them pain medication. If they're nauseous or vomiting, we have to give them medication to help them out. So blanket so we keep them safe. Obviously, you can see how much glass and glass dust is created when we're doing the extrication. So they've stabilized the car. They probably called for more resources, right? So usually we're going to have probably about 10 to 15 firefighters on the scene performing an extrication. The incident commander is going to make a determination if we need more ambulances on the scene. So if we need more ambulances, we're going to radio into dispatch that we need more ambulances. It can be as simple as telling dispatch that we need 4 ambulances, or because of the mutual aid box alarm system, if there's 4 or 5 ambulances that are needed, we can clear a box alarm response to that. So a lot of times, you know, this vehicle wasn't banged up at all, right? It wasn't obviously in an accident, but a lot of times the dashboard will come down on somebody's knee, their foot will get trapped by the brake pedal or the accelerator. So we have all the tools to, you know, obviously we're gonna take the doors off, we're gonna take the roof off, we can actually lift the dash off of somebody's knees or legs if they're trapped. Obviously there may be a fuel spill with this, there may be oil, there may be coolant on the ground. We have absorbent to help wake up some of that hazardous materials off the pavement to make it safer for vehicles later on to travel through there. So we're seeing that people who do not wear their seatbelt, people get into accidents with 2 miles in their house. That's the most common accident, 2 miles per hour. So they're to be in their car seat. Anybody who needs a car seat, our police department does that. Give them a call. It's something that has to be scheduled. So you can schedule that through the Rolling Meadows Police Department. There are some other fire departments out there that do it. We just leave it to our police department. We're sure to do it. Right? So you want to make sure that your child is in the appropriate restraint device. What does that mean? Well, you have to look at what the manufacturer recommends. Maybe in a booster. You know, a lot of times, 9, 10, 12-year-old kids getting in the front seat. What's on that visor when you pull it down? It says not for, usually it'll say not for anybody under the age of 18 or 16 or 14. You know, make sure that you're taking a look at that stuff in your vehicle. Make sure you read your own stuff. It'll tell you where and how to hook up your restraint devices for you. So now we've got the roof off, right? We'd have the paramedics come in and get the person out with the backboard. And pretty much it would be on their way. We still want to be at the hospital within 20 minutes. So our nearest level 1 trauma center is Lutheran General Hospital in Park Ridge. It takes about 22 minutes to get there. That's where people are going to get the most definitive care when they're in a trauma-related accident. We see that a lot of times with cars, and not only cars, but motorcycles, right? Illinois is a non-helmet state, but it's a good idea to wear your helmet. But it's not guaranteed that you're going to make it through a severe motorcycle accident. So, did anybody enjoy that? Did you guys like it? Give her guys fire! If anybody has any questions about what you saw here, feel free to grab one of the firefighters and we'll be happy to answer any questions. And again, at about half an hour, we're going to be lighting the rooms on fire. All right?